At night in Mr. Kim's room, Mr. Kim was sitting on a couch working on his laptop, going through some emails. Meanwhile, Mrs. Kim is sitting on dressing table doing some skincare. Mrs. Kim, I didn't know Ryan is Jiwoo's daughter. Mr. Kim nodded. Mrs. Kim, you told me that company is Jiwoo's, but Ryan is doing little jobs, earning for herself, she said, which made Mr. Kim confused. Mr. Kim, yeah, Jiwoo once told me that in his company there are no shares of his brother, and for both of our company's profit, we planned Taehyung's and Jiwoo's daughter wedding 2 years ago. Mrs. Kim frowned. Mrs. Kim, but was not Ryan too young for a wedding? Mr. Kim, yeah, but now Ryan is not getting married. It's Hanyul who is getting married with Taehyung. Mrs. Kim, but you know, I would be very happy if Ryan becomes my daughter-in-law, she said, smiling. Mr. Kim glanced at her, then again started typing on his laptop. Mr. Kim, yeah, but that was only possible if Jiwoo was alive today. Mrs. Kim, that after Jiwoo's death, Ryan is the only heir and Mr. Kim Jagia Kang Corporation is under Jiwoo's brother now. We can't do anything, Mrs. Kim. Even if it's his under, still I can't change the fact that the real owner is Ryan now, and he don't even give her daily expenses. Mr. Kim listened to her carefully. Mr. Kim, yeah, she is the only daughter of my best friend who is no more, and now she is living like this doesn't feel right. Mrs. Kim, yeah, that Kang should give Wine at least 20% of the company's profit so that she could continue her study and life without much worries. Mr. Kim nodded. Mr. Kim, yeah, I will talk to him about this. Even if he is handling Jews company doesn't make any sharing that, I will investigate that myself, and all profit which that company would make in a month will be added in Ryan's account, and Kang would only refuse his salary. I won't let him eat the company my best friend made with so much hard work. Mrs. Kim, yeah, you are right. Don't you know how Jew accident happened? Mr. Kim, the police investigated that, and in their report, it shows a drunk truck driver bumped his truck in Jew's car. Mrs. Kim nodded, and Mrs. Kim and about Young's wedding. Mr. Kim Hanyul is good girl, and Kang told me she even liked Young. So let this marriage happen, or else Kang won't let us investigate. The company will run away to foreign. I only agreed to marry Tai to his daughter just to save my friend's company. Now Ryan is here, so we can tell her the hire is present. Ryan was doing the dishes when the youngest son came there. Jungkook, oh hey little girl, you looked at him, then again looked down. Jungkook, Mrs. Han, make me banana milk. Mrs. Han nodded and starts to prepare banana milk. That's when Gio came there. Gio, bro, what are you doing here? JK glanced at her, then again looked at Wine, examining her. JK noticed and laughed. JK, also some cute people are also present here, she said. Jackie smiled hearing this. Jacob laughed a little, noticing and Jacob don't tease the cute people or else they will become a tomato. He said teasing you potted. How could not I, brother, when some cute people are too cute to resist? Ryan's cheek burned more to red to their teasing. JK, what you came here for? He asked to Jihyo. I came here to grab a cup of coffee. Jungkook, I came here for banana milk. Miss Han firstly gave this wildcat her coffee, then make my banana milk and sent it to my room. Mrs. Han nodded and gave Jihyo her coffee. JK, now take your coffee and let's go, he said, and Jihyo laughs. Mr. King don't know how that reached there, he said in slow voice furiously. Mrs. King, I don't know how she survived the accident when everyone died. She happens to be safe, she said angrily. Mr. King was Young's best friend. I'm afraid what if he denies about Hannibal and Young's wedding cause company's real owner is Ryan, so what if they get her married to him? Mrs. Kang, if your Hyung would be alive, then it was possible, but now it's not. Ryan is a maid in their house, they won't make her their daughter-in-law. Mr. Kang, now she is not just a maid, she is Mr. Kim's best friend, daughter. Everything is possible now, only Mr. Kim tried, he said with shaky voice. Mrs. Kang, don't worry, honey. If they wanted mine as a daughter-in-law, they would have said this yesterday after acknowledging it. But now Hanyul will be married to Taehyung, and also Wine is too young to handle a Mafia King. Mr. Kang, yeah, but Taehyung is very dangerous, ma'am. If we get to know about the company's wine, Mrs. Kang, after marriage, even if we get to know that Hanyul is the company's hair, still he won't leave the company, as it will provide huge profit to Kim. So don't worry. Mr. Kang smiled, hearing her. Mr. Kang, yeah, it will only be possible if our Hanyul makes him fall for her. Mrs. Kim laughed a little. Mrs. Kang, oh honey, our daughter has already made him fall for her beauty. After all, he's a man, that's why he agreed. Outside the living room, Hanyul was listening to her parents' conversation. Her hands slightly started to tremble after knowing her father does not have any share in King compassion, and she knows if Taeyong got to know it after marriage, he will torture her. As she already experienced it when she tried to touch him yesterday, she got to know how dangerous and cool person he is, and she believes even after marriage his behavior to her won't change, cause this is how mafias are. They don't believe in love, they only care about profit, and he said that he is agreeing only because of the deal. He has nothing to do with her. Annual, what if he got to know about Siram? He would get both of us together, she thought as her eyes widened. She quickly came to her room and dialed a number. After some time, the line got connected. Hanyul said, Sairam, you know this Kangs Corporation company is not Appa's, it's Uncle Jiwo's, and if Taeyang got to know about this, he would throw me away. If he got to know I stole his reporter deal papers and given it to you, he will bury me alive. She said with a trembling voice. Hearing the other person talk, she nodded. Hanyul, but what if he got to know I am on him with you? What will he do with me, with us? I am scared, Sairam. Annual, okay, yeah, I got it. I will go with the flow, yeah, she replied with trembling voice. I cut the call. She then picked up a glass of water and gulped in one go. Miss Han has already given the banana milk to JK and she has already left towards her room while cleaning the kitchen slab and turned off the light. She turned to go towards her room when the main doorbell rang. She froze. She looked around her to see if someone to open the door, but there was no one. Then she breathed out, went to open the door, housed them with a shaky hand, and opened the door, and her eyes widened, seeing the devil standing in front of her. Her breath hitched, looking at him, his hair messy with a little on his face, his eyes dangerously cold. Taeyong stepped aside, he said in a calm tone, glaring at Wyan a little. Hearing him, while her eyes widened, she quickly gave him space to enter inside. Wyan tried to leave from there as soon as possible, but his voice stopped her. Bring a cup of hot tea in my room in 5 minutes, he said as he walked away, looking at his bag. Wyan breathed out and cleaned the sweat from her forehead. She quickly went to kitchen, scared, and made his tea with trembling hands. She went straight to his room. She knocked on the door. When she got the permission, she entered inside, looking down. He was sitting on the couch, shirtless. His whole upper body was full of bruises. Her eyes were seeing this, but as soon as it met with his, she quickly looked down. Why, and your tea, master, she said as she forwarded the tea towards Dai with trembling hands. Dai smirked, seeing her trembling. She had put it on the table. He said, his voice husky. Wine puts the tray on the table and was about to leave when again his voice stopped her. Hey, little one, she stopped. Yeah, yes, master, she replied. Taeyong, do you know how to clean wounds? He asked, sitting on the couch and spreading his arms resting on the headboard of the couch. Why nodded a little freak, scared. I smiled more, one devilishly. Then come and clean my wounds. I am tired. Ryan's eyes widened, hearing him while me, master. Taeyong nodded. Taeyong, yes, you grab the first aid from that drawer and clean my wounds. While let out a shaky breath and nodded, she went to grab the first aid box and came near him with trembling hands. She stood near him for a few seconds. Taeyong, sit down and do your job, he said, eyes closed when hesitantly sat down next to him and opened the box and took the cotton to clean his wounds. She starts to clean his wound, began a great distance between them, but her hand was barely reaching his chest. He suddenly grabbed her wrist and pulled her out towards his lap. Now do it properly, he said, still his eyes closed. Vine's heart raced, her hand trembled furiously as she is so scared of him. She nodded later and started to clean his wound, taking inhale her fragrance, and he undoubtedly smiled as he felt it very sweet. Taeyong grabbed her waist and pressed her body against her, making her eyes more come out of her socket, but she did not speak and doesn't work. Taeyong felt very relaxed, inhaling her strawberry fragrance. After some time, when amidst and master, she said that he hummed. She tried to get up from him, but his grip tightened on her waist, making her breathe easily. She felt like her heart would tear her body apart and would come out of his ribs. Taeyong, stay still, he said without opening his eyes. After half an hour later, why and master, leave me, please. I felt her shaking miserably. Opened his eyes, looked at her. She was crying. Taeyong, what happened? Why are you crying? He asked. He felt a little urge in his chest. Seeing her tears, he did not know why he was feeling this way. Leave me, master, she said, trembling more. Taeyong, first stop crying, then I will let you go. Hearing him when he stopped herself from crying forcefully, and her tears were not stopping. Taeyong, wipe your eyes. She did as he told her to do. Then he left her beach, quickly got up and went towards the door, fade away. He laughed a little after seeing her running away, but he felt all empty after she left. Next day at midnight, Vine was standing at the living room balcony looking at the stars. A few tears left her eyes. Why, oh Papa, why both of you left me in this cruel world? Here nobody takes care of you, Why, like you used to do, like Grandma used to do. You said this, her looking upward like you're talking to your parents whom you thought after leaving this world has become stars. While Appa, you know everything, everyone changed after you left. Even Uncle Kang also changed when you were present. He used to talk to me like I'm his own daughter, like his life depends on me. Why? But from the day you left, he looks at me different, like I am something not worthy of his love. I am very cheap. He doesn't talk to me like he used to do. You said as more tears left from your eyes, but then you remember your father's words which he used to teach you. Why, daughter, you are my strong girl. Even if someday something happened to me, you have to stay strong. These were the words of her father, which he used to tell her often, but the time she doesn't know her father is saying these words, the meaning behind this, but now she knows why he said it. Why you already knows you will leave me, that's why you used to say this, right? She said, almost breaking down after half an hour later when Waya was done lighting her heavy heart. She wiped her tears and left a heavy sigh. She turned to go from there. She saw devastating in front of her. After seeing your fearful face, Taeyang smiled a little. Taeyang, hey, remember what are you doing here? Hide this late, he asked with the eyebrow up his hands in his pocket while you gulped and looked down quickly at yesterday's scene replays in your mind. Taeyang, I asked you something little, but he said, coming close to her and later seeing her mind panics and stepped back. Why nothing, master? Please let me go. She pleaded, already very scared of him, but he didn't stop and stepped near her. When also sat back and now her back touches the railing, making her heart come out of his ribcage. Taehyung, I love seeing this fear in your eyes. You know, little one, he said, putting a finger under her chin, pulling it up, making her look at him in the eyes. He smiled, knowing his impact on her mind. Master, I swear I didn't do anything. Please let me go, she pleaded. The tears started to fall from her eyes. Taehyung's eyes flickered with a slight pain which he himself could not recognize. When combined, her both had the effect of being pleaded once again. Tai left her chin, but his heart chest tightened, seeing this fear in her eyes. He himself doesn't know why, but he didn't feel it right. He should be happy seeing this, but he was not. Tai's teeth clenched from these unknown feelings. He looked at her a little angrily, tried to appear and follow me less. And when you do, then don't shed these tears. I'm not someone who will pity you. I am a mafia. I tear people apart. He said this whole bending dangerously close to her ear, making her froze on her spot. Then he left from there, leaving her all alone again. She felt like someone pulled the earth away from her feet. She gulped down the tears and ran towards her room.